Welcome back. So if you have a magnet, you can draw in cash. Okay. So for those of you that have your money altars, for those of you that are working on your mojo bags, for those of you that are working your honey jars, sugar jars, working every which way possible to help draw in more money, more time, more hours, fix the business, and do all different types of things when it comes to the finances. If you have magnets in the home and you bless them, and of course feed them, it will help you draw in cash. What you'll do is you can gather a few things. It's a quick, simple, easy ritual. I prefer hematites. They work really, really good. They work just as good. If you have a hematite, that'll work well. And magnets don't cost much. I got about 12 magnets from the Dollar Tree. For $1, of course. So what you're going to do is, of course, you're going to need a good money oil. And every single oil at my shop, of course, is good. So this is my money drawing oil. It has real money inside of it. Every single oil that I make is blessed. This is the blessings oil. You want to always use blessings oil for every single thing that you're doing when it comes into your wealth, finances, business. And this is my 777 luck oil. Okay? So those of you that like to gamble a lot as well, you can do a ritual like this with a $2 bill. The $2 bill is going to stand in as your petition. Write your name, write your date of birth, and you're going to write down the things that you wish to draw in. One amount. Okay? So if you wish to rebuild a certain amount of cash flow every single month, write down $1,000. That's it. And don't get too greedy. I know a lot of you emailing me asking how you could win the Mega Million, how you could win the lotto. These type of rituals and spells are not for the lotto. To be honest, with the lotto, is based on your damn luck, honestly. Okay? And honestly, these rituals like this are for small allotted amounts. So casinos, maybe 5,000, maybe 10,000. But if you're asking for $1 million and you've been broke all your life and you think that you're gonna hit the jackpot with a small thing like this, you gotta be really, really, really with some good ass luck. I'm gonna be honest with you. But rituals like this and spells like this are not for huge amounts. If that was the case, I'd be a millionaire already. If that was the case, I'd be a millionaire already. Hit the Mega Million hundreds and thousands of times. Hit the Powerball hundreds and thousands of times. A lot of us spiritual workers would have been hit it. But rituals like this, where you're working with your ancestors, you're working with your own energy, and you're working with the luck that you're building on a consistent basis, these are not going to give you millions and billions of dollars, okay? Good amounts of money, yeah, to pay some bills, to take care of some things. And with the way the economy is, it's like just everything is at a downfall. A lot of people are not working. Some people are working. They have enough money for this or that. This is a good ritual to do. So if you have a magnet, you'll use it. I'm going to use the hematites. You'll just substitute it with a magnet. And I usually, when I have a hematite this big, I'll feed them with smaller hematites. Okay? So what I'll do is I'll start off with the petition, name, date of birth. Everything goes on top of it. Dress it, bless it. Of course, don't let nobody see your business. Because a lot of you need to learn how to keep certain things, money rituals, to yourself. So everything is in there. You'll dress with each and every single oil. You can switch up the oils. It depends on you. 3 oils is good. And you'll use this. If not, you don't have any kind of hematites, then you'll start off with 1 magnet. And then you'll continue to feed it. Then you'll continue to feed it. And you want to end up with like an even number when it comes to it. This is not for lotus stones, so don't use lotus stones, because lotus stones you'll just need 1, and then you'll need, because 2 would be for love and attraction. So you won't want to use lotus stones at all for this. And if you don't have hematites, run over to Dollar Tree or discount stores and get you some magnets, and you'll be able to work it. Any size magnet will work. Okay, so I'm going to use my hematites. I'm going to oil this money up. That's what you should do. I'm not going to do it now, but use your imagination. Just when you're ready to work your rituals, oil up your $2 bill. Soak it. Soak it. Soak it, okay? And the oil that goes on top of hematites, even if oil goes on top of hematites, it still will work. And I'll show you. So you don't have to worry about if you put too much oil. I mean, you don't want to go crazy, crazy, crazy. You want to bless it. You want to dress it. You want to pray over it. Okay? Keep your mind clear. You can use blue sage to keep the energy clear and flowing. The next thing you're going to do after that, you could burn a little bit of frankincense every morning if you want. You want to clear out the energy. If the energy has been really, really, really thick in your house, if there's been a lot going on and you're trying to focus and work on money, I would tell you not to do it. Some of you may need cleansings. But for some of you that don't need cleansings, everything is good. Everything is working out good at work. You're still working. Your bills are still being paid. You want an extra bit of money to gamble with, extra bit of money to pay this bill, extra bit of money for Christmas gifts and New Year's gifts for the kids and the family, even for yourself. You want to splurge on something nice for yourself, then this is the ritual that you can do. Once you've set that up, you've prayed over it. I don't name my hematites. I normally don't. Whenever I work with a hematite, I'll continue to pray over it and ask it for the things that I want. So say right now, I need $4,000 and I want to give that as a gift to a friend or something. You know, she may ask for something and she may say, I need 4,000 magic. I need $4,000. Can you help me out? I may do a ritual, or I might just give her the money or whatever, whatnot. But I do rituals all the time, so why not do a ritual? So I do the ritual to work that money into my life. So the way these rituals work sometimes is you'll start getting the money in small increments. And as you get the money, of course, you need to thank the ancestors. You need to thank the spirits. You need to thank the guardian angels. There is something, there's someone, there's a vibration, a positive vibration, a benevolent vibration looking out for you and granting this money, especially if you're working with your own energy. Now, if you're working with a saint, a spirit, a deity, like particular one, then you give them the offerings, you give them the thanks, and you be humble about it, and you don't get too greedy. So every week, you'll be working this ritual, and every single day you will work it. You can combine candles if you want to. Remember, I'm showing you how to do certain things. You can always add and combine little things, minimal. You don't want to go too crazy to your ritual. And even though I've added a oil to it, the magnetic sand is still gonna stick. So every single day, I'll talk to the magnets, or I'll talk to the hematite, and I'll ask it for certain things. And as money comes in, what you can do, if you have a big hematite like that, you can feed it with the smaller magnets if you want to. You could feed it. So that's like you giving it some food. You're giving it more power. And then you keep feeding it. And then I may say I want to feed it with a hematite as a bonus. I may say, okay, I got $2,000 so far. And you want to save the money until you get the allotted amount. And then I may say, okay, let me keep feeding it more and more. Say I got the whole $4,000 that I need, and I got everything that I wanted, and I'm feeding it, and I'm feeding it. I'm just gonna put all of them down, feeding it. Put the hematite on the top. As you feed it, you'll start to see it growing thicker and thicker and thicker. So practically, you probably can't see the magnets. You can't see anything. And you continue to feed it with your magnetic sand. Everything that I'm telling you here is available at the shop, and it'll be in the link, okay? So you don't have to ask me where to get it from or email me. It's right in the link in the description. Continue feeding it. Continue thanking it. And to thank certain rituals that you do, you can do sage. You can do incense. You can do the incense sticks. Stuff like this will work good. So every day until you get everything you want. Sometimes it'll take a month. Sometimes it'll take, 6 weeks, depending on how heavy your energy is, depending on how strong the force is for you to attract. You'll definitely be able to draw in the money. You thank it. When this ritual is done, you can start over. What you can do is you get the hematite, you get the magnets, you get all the sand off of it, clean it off, use Florida water, soak everything inside, and you can use the same petition again to draw in a new set of money. If it is the same amount of money you want, again, use the same petition. If not, use a new $2 bill. $2 bills are good for luck, so that's why I use them. And then you'll keep this in your wallet or your purse. You start over again. You do it over and over, over and over and over until you get what you want. It's basically simple. Combine different things. Add in your candles. Add your honey jars. Take sweet baths if you need to. This is just like a small portion of what you can do if you have a magnet and how you can draw in things. You can always say Psalms 23 for every single thing. It's like an all-purpose psalm. So if you don't know what to say, you just have a few words to say your Psalms 23, then ask for what you want and continue to feed it and talk to it and tell it what you want. And as you get the money, you can leave an offering of copal and benzoins and light it up, and then you start your ritual over. It's basically simple, okay? So any questions, comment below. You probably won't have any questions. It's the easiest spell that you can do to draw in a little bit of cash. Like, subscribe, and stay blessed.